that you've built a second tier blood altar, one of the first things you're going to want to create is your apprentice blood orb. In order to create that, you're going to want to use an emerald in your tier 2 blood altar. Do keep in mind that the requirement in life points for some of these blood orbs may exceed the amount of storage that you have in your blood altar. In order to overcome this, you may want to stand beside your altar using the sacrificial orb and continuing to feed it. Now, of course, that's going to cost you a lot in your hearts, so you may want to keep a regeneration potion on hand in order to help alleviate that cost. The next thing you're going to want to do want to make is a reinforced slate. In order to create that, you're going to want to put a blank slate inside your blood altar. It will turn into a reinforced slate. Now, you're going to want to make some of those because we're going to make our tier 3 blood altar. In order to make that, you're going to want to start choosing what type of runes you're going to create for your blood altar. Now, one of the options is the rune of self-sacrifice. This increases the amount of life points gained per use of the sacrificial orb. In order to make that, you're going to want 2 glowstone dust, your apprentice blood orb, stone, and some reinforced slate in this pattern in a crafting table. The next rune is the rune of sacrifice. It increases the amount of blood gained when killing an enemy around your blood altar. Do keep in mind the radius is very, very tight, so unless you have a way of spawning monsters, most people tend to go with the rune of self-sacrifice over the one of sacrifice. If you do choose to use the rune of sacrifice, there are 2 reinforced slates, 2 gold ingots, and some stone in order to create. The last one here is the rune of speed rune, and that's 2 blank slates, 2 sugar, and a blood rune, which was explained in the last episode, and 4 stone in this pattern, and that helps increase the amount of time it takes to make transmutations, such as the blank slate to the reinforced slate. Now, if you can put them in any fashion, do keep in mind that there is one underneath this blood orb, and in order to make the tier 3, you are going to want a 7x7 square. Also, these are glowstone squares on top here, and they are at the 4th level, as you can see here. The altar itself is at 3, so the glowstone sits 1 level above the blood altar. Now, if you see right here, it shows that the altar's current tier is tier 3. So as long as you build your altar in this manner, you will also have a tier 3 blood altar.